Yo, Sunshine Community, welcome to the second day of the first week of Season 3, the SMS 1v1 Lockout League. We have a pretty good match here today. Briguy, back when we had divisions, a former Division 1 player, and PK, a mid-Div 2 player. So, should be pretty interesting. I'm joined by Ramato, who is on comms.
Yo,
It's kind
yeah,
of crazy to imagine if you were here like even a few months ago.
yeah,
Um,
should
so
be
should
a
be
pretty good match.
what do you
Even
think of this matchup here, Ramato?
yeah, even though they were pretty far if you consider the ranking, I think they are pretty close in skill since both are really good at routing, and
Hmm.
PK might even be a bit faster, but Braiga is more consistent with his gameplay. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. PK is not known for his consistency. He has been Well, I don't know about grinding, but he has been doing some 120, like a few runs here or there. Lowered his time from like a 340 to I think he got a sub 330, which is pretty good. So
Yeah,
PK and just doing some 120. Bry not doing as much in the off season, but he did do the 2v2 tournament, so he got some SMS in still, and he's just generally like a pretty consistent player. Like I feel like he doesn't really rust that much because he just kind of does. I think he does like more consistent strats for the most part. Like you don't see him like go for red cycle where you go for. He just kind of does stuff that is consistent enough to like get him through the match, which works pretty well because like it works really well against some players. Doesn't work well against you, but you know what I mean.
yeah, it works versus most people in D1, so good
Yeah,
enough.
you don't need to be like a one. You don't need to be like JJ, get 113s, and you can kind of do some easier movement. PK does kind of hard movement. It's just like he's just not consistent. At least not yet. I hope he gets consistent because he would be a really good bingo player, and he'll be
Mm.
the first one to tell you that.
Hey, at least he lowered his SOP gap in 120 by like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it used to be like a 30-minute SOB gap. Now it's like 20. So technically getting more consistent.
Yeah.
But yeah, just about ready to go, hopefully. We will see. We're playing a row control today, which is a format both of these players are pretty good at. This is PK's best format. Probably Bry's like second best format. What would you say for
Mm,
Bry?
I think regular is his best, but yeah, row control could be the second best.
It could be like draft or row control, one of those two.
Yeah, I think
But
draft fits Spry Guy better, but I don't know if he's actually better at it than row control. But
yeah.
yeah.
All right. So here we have the card. Those who do not know, row control pretty much just has you getting 3 out of the 5 goals in 3 rows. It's a very simple concept, but actually quite complex when you get to it in the game. Routing wise, let's look at this card here.
Now, boys, don't touch that stuff.
Looking for the obvious synergies here. There
Uh,
is episode 8 with 9 pipes, but you could also do episode 8 in Bianco, I guess. Not a ton of like amazing synergies here. I don't think any world is like overpowered looking at this card.
yeah, row 2 and 3 look like pretty good sign progression rows.
Row 3 specifically, I think, is, yeah. I mean, row 2 as well, but row 3 is like Pinna, pretty much.
Yeah,
Someone could do
blows.
like 17 M's in early game. You could do like Pianta 1 with your 17 M's and like get a little lead into 3 damage list if it's still up, slash 2 from 7, which could lead into 4 from 3. Kind of stuff like that. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
row 1 and 5 look a bit more like Bianco rows, so looks like a
yeah.
pretty balanced card overall.
Yeah, I don't see anything that's like specifically overpowered. Row 5 is very Bianco. There's Bianco hidden in row 1, which could synergize with 3 reds. If you just want to do Bianco 3R, then Bianco 4, it'll be a 4 from 3. You could do like Pachinko, although Pachinko doesn't have a ton of value. Like, you might want to do Gelato 1R, but I don't know if it would be up that long. So it's kind of a risk, but it could be a play of just like trying to hold out in 3 reds and trying to do Gelato 1R as your third, because Pachinko is like quick, but doesn't really get you that much here.
Yeah, but since it's quick, it doesn't really set you that far behind in progress.
Yeah, and actually, the more I think about it, you would have like, would you? No, you would have 5 shines after 3R. Someone will probably do Pachinko. It's because always like there's always one player who's scared about getting speed bullied, and they'll just do Pachinko. It's like a 45-second shine or something.
Yeah, I could see Briguy going for a more split play at the start. If he's
Yeah.
scared of PK's higher speed.
His sheer velocity. So what else is okay on this card? I don't know. It's like just I feel like there's a lot of plays that could work here. I like that it's not an there's not one world that's super strong or like overly strong. Like we saw a card yesterday, Deathline versus Yato, and it was like just do all of Bianco as the faster player, and you pretty much are in a good spot.
Yeah.
Nothing like that here. There's a lot of starts you could honestly do. You could start Pianta. I think Pianta start is fair. You could
Yeah.
start Bianco.
I think the problem with the Pianta start is that Pianta 3 damage less isn't the most useful, since row 4 doesn't synergize that well with it. But there's still the 4 from 3, so
Yeah.
it's not the worst, but
I mean, if you do Pianta 3 damageless, you're kind of, unless you want to do hidden later, starting to hidden later, it's like you're kind of relying to win both 4 from 3 and 2 from 7. Which you could do that with Serena to kind of feel safer, but yeah, it's kind of it's more of a narrow row to go for.
yeah, you would probably just take the Pianta 3 and ignore that row if you went to Pianta.
Row 5 is kind of interesting because there's Bianco Shadow Mario, but like honestly, after Bianco 4, there's not a ton of reason to do. Like you don't really feel good about doing Bianco 5 because Bianco 5 doesn't give you that much on this card. And like 6 is also kind of slow. You get a turbo out of it. You get shines in secret, so there is stuff you can get. You can get a fast 100 in a secret from Bianco 6. Although Bianco 300s is actually like only 5 seconds slower now, according to Sid, if you do it in a secret.
Sid has been working on it a lot, but I don't think these players really know the Sid magic for Bianco 6, Bianco 300s, so might still have some use.
Yeah, it's still going to be like 30 seconds faster for them. Yeah, row 1 actually has some pretty decent synergies the more I look at it. Like 100 in a secret with 7 shines and secrets and Bianco hidden. I don't know. It has some juice. You get 100 in a secret, you're set up for 200s in row 2, but row 2 is progression based anyway, so it's a little difficult. I don't know. I think there's a lot of things you could do in this card. I don't think there's any really one perfect way to go about it. If I had to predict what's going to happen, I think Brigue's going to go for 17 M's to start this match. I feel like it's a Briguy play, and he's going to like do Pianta 1 with M's and then into like Rico, just kind of set up for stuff.
Yeah.
PK might start Bianco. We'll see.
Yeah, and Blues goes really well with the split play.
Yeah, I think Briguy is going to just kind of split some stuff up here. 17M sets you up for 45 in row 1. Sets you up for 65 in row 2. Not a ton of other blue stuff on this card. There's 20 Bianco blues, but that's, while technically a decent amount of blues, is more of a progression goal. It takes a decent amount of time. 16 pin is pretty good if you can get there. Always a decent goal. So we'll see what happens. I'm expecting Briguy to like do Pianta 1 with some blues here, but you could really do anything on this card, and it makes sense. Well, not anything, but most things. Ooh, PK going to Pianta. Saucy. Oh, they're both going to Pianta. Let's go.
That's interesting. Wasn't expecting that one. Yeah,
I don't think so. Do you think they're gonna go for 3 damageless, or do you think they're just gonna do blues and like set up?
probably just Pianta one with blues. I don't think Pianta
Yeah.
3 this early is that much value, since it's like the odd goal in that row.
I agree, but we'll see. PK did not stop for the M behind him, so I think he's going for. He might be doing the levels. Bry didn't go for the M behind him either.
They are going for some interesting starts.
We might see. Okay, so PK's gonna get this M. That's a pretty easy M to route in, to be fair. Bry not doing the forgotten strat. People leave. Actually, I don't know if that was the RNG for it. So PK has 1 M as opposed to Bry having oh, both are having some chomps here. Oh, okay. Oh no, Bry's having a time.
Yeah, that's
This
a
kind of
little
sucks
rough.
actually.
Maybe he
You might
changes
just
his
want to like
play
pivot into
after
blues.
this.
Yeah, I agree. You kind of just get blues maybe at this point and just leave. But no, he's pushing on. Probably doesn't think PK's starting here. Is PK gonna speed bully? Is that something that's gonna happen here?
Yeah, it's the very rare occurrence.
Alright. I hope PK gets the M behind him here. He does. Bry might ignore it because he feels like he's behind.
Oh, going for
the one
the
under.
yeah, the underground might cost
So
him
this could
beyond
actually
3.
make the yeah, this could make the race a little different now.
Though if he wanted the beyond 3 and blues, I think you either commit to all of these or none, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that from PK. It's just like unfortunate for him.
Yeah, maybe he thinks that Pianta isn't that great of a start if you don't get all the value.
Yeah, and if you lose Piana 3, I mean, you're not really set up for anything else in row 4 besides 2 from 7 and 4 from 3-ish, but it's fine. You're set up for 17 M's, sort of. More than Bry is at least right now. So it can be fine. You're set up for 45 a little bit. So we'll see. Bry would need to like mess something up in Pianta 3 now for PK to win. Or the blues, like you were saying. Could be different.
He could go for the river strats if he's feeling rusty. I think he should know the momentum spin though, so we'll see if he go for it.
PK is not going to go for river strat at least. I know PK won't. Bry I could see going for river strat if he's like not confident today. PK doesn't do coward strats ever. I know PK. Oh, PK, Briguy's a Tree Gang member.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, he the side flip. Dude, Bry's got. Oh no! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Alright. Bry's got the schmooze, dude. That side flip is clutch. Oh, they're both not doing much.
Oh yeah, PK might want to route in the blues.
PK's just scared.
Yeah.
I don't care what PK says.
Alright, yeah, but since he's doing the M blues, I think he can just. It doesn't really matter if he goes slow or fast, or that's at least what he thought, but since Bry also went for the safe strat, he could have maybe taken it with a clean momentum spin and quick M blues.
Is Tree Gang really that much faster? Ooh, Bry. Oh, I thought he was gonna delay for a sec. I gotta stop like saying a player is gonna delay until it's like 5 seconds at least. But yeah, PK has the information now that he can get these M's without really worrying. I think you can read that as like Brigh doesn't have M's, but I don't know. So that's not a big deal for PK, honestly. Like you said, I don't think Pianta is that strong. Bry's information is PK's information is concealed up to this point. It's not the end of the world. It's fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Row 4 is not even like that glamorous.
It could be a bit bad that PK is second to leaving Pianta, but since Spry probably thinks that PK started Bianco, PK might get a free pass on that and still get the Bianco calls first.
So how many M's did PK get? I think he got all of them, right?
Yeah, think so.
So that's 7. I would imagine he got all of them, but maybe not. Yeah, so I think it did come down to a routing decision to get the Under the Village M, which I honestly think I would have skipped. Like, yeah, it's an M, but like you can get 17 M's in like 3 worlds without that. And I think it did cost the race a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. He probably would have lost anyway because he stopped for the Piana 3 ones, so.
Yeah.
Probably doing an underbell here.
Yeah, looks
No
like
Delfinos.
he has given up on Bianco, it seems. So PK maybe able to sneak those goals.
I wouldn't mind like a Bianco 2 with M's maybe. Although you probably don't want to like lose any momentum to Pinna. But then again, Bianco actually sets up for a lot, so.
Yeah, there's the hidden and blues, and then the deep value later on.
Oh, no. I think he goes around still with that. PK might just want to like route in some blues now. Get the linked, I guess. Or not. So Bry's just unlocking stuff. Might do gelato hiddens? I could see that.
Yeah, it would work pretty well with his 4 from 3, maybe return for the 100s in a secret later on. That's also 7 in a secret progress.
Yeah, I could see him doing that right now. Seems like kind of a natural play. Okay. Oh, I think Bry's gonna slide back. Yeah. So PK opening Rico probably is still focusing on this M's play, which is fair. Can route in the travel skip M right now. Try routing in a gelato blue. May as well, that one's pretty quick. PK doing travel skip here? No.
Yeah, at least PK is ahead to blues, and there's a lot of them in this card, so he should be in a fine position still.
Honestly, since that Piana 3 damage list was like not like an optimal click, like I think PK might think Bry has more M's than he does.
Yeah, he could.
Like, I'm trying to word that. Like, I feel like he's reading it like, okay, that Piana 3 damage list could have been clicked like, 35 or 40 seconds faster if Bry did not stop for blues when Bry just kind of had some gameplay errors. So I think he's just thinking he needs to go for M's because of that.
Yeah, predicting your opponent's gameplay errors is really hard. So
Yeah.
that's probably his thought process.
To be fair, I would probably think the same thing. But I also just don't know that Bry... I thought Bry did momentum spin as well, but maybe he just didn't feel confident in it today. I scrimmed Bry the other day, and he was like, yeah, I haven't played since the 2v2 tournament, so... Might just not be up for the momentum spin. Especially if he was teaming with JJ. It's like, alright, JJ, you're gonna do all the Pianta stuff. I'm gonna do blues. Yeah, PK really thinks this is contested. He's not even like opening the blooper up.
Yeah, that's interesting.
He just like thinks this is hard contested right now.
That might give Briguy a chance to delay the Gelato hiddens, which is gonna be a bit
Well,
unfortunate for PK.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe you read it as like that's just Pianta 1 and then the 17th M was just Gelato or something.
Yeah, and
But you'd still delay it, probably.
there technically could also be Bianco to Rico to Gelato for the 17th one. Then he would actually think that it's really close.
Yeah, PK does not delay it. To be fair, delaying 17Ms is not a super common thing. Gonna do the boss. What does Rico get you on this card? Does it really get you anything? But like, you probably want the shine. But I'm just trying to think if it has any other value.
Yeah, it's
Not really.
not that great. 2 from 7 mainly. Not that much
Well,
else.
I don't blame PK for doing it. It's a shine at least, and like you don't want to have to exit area. Although maybe an exit area would have just been better. And just like do more Delfino shines, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
It is 2 from 7. It is technically 4 from 3. If you like really need 4 from 3 later, you're like, all right, well, Rico shines are quick. I have Rico 1 done.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bry's having a Gelato 1R. I hope Larvitar did not see that. Gelato 1R is hard. I died in a marathon there. I was sad.
Oh, Briguy is indeed delaying.
Yeah, may as well. You can I would say delaying it by like a minute and a half is probably fair, because you don't know where the 17th M was still. I'd say like a minute to a minute and a half is a fair delay. If he delays it for like 3 minutes, I'm like that feels like a risky delay, but it'll still work. Try getting some blues. The Jeff Cove. Okay, this is not a Jeff Cove movement.
Yeah,
I do this like every bingo match. I did not invent this though. I did not invent anything in this game.
Was it GB who invented it?
GB did the box game ground pound, which I do every bingo match for like no reason. Pachinko. Oh yeah, there are 3 reds on this card. Makes sense. I would have liked this after maybe unlocking Rico, but it's not a big deal. Where's his 3rd red gonna be? Is he gonna do like Lily Pad or Grass Pipe, you think?
I feel like he would wait until Pina, since the other 2 reds are a good bit slower, and Pina has pretty high value.
Oh my god, Brian, what is this? Oh, that actually worked! Dude, I have never seen that backup before. That was pretty cool. So let's see here. So this 2 from 7, like, this is still 2 from 7 for PK. But, like, row 4 is, like, kind of gross for him anyway at this point. I don't know. There's 7 shines and secrets still. What else do you get from this? Really nothing. I guess you make progress towards the 5 from Gelato, which probably will not be done on this card.
Yeah, this is a bit too much of a shine progression card for that to work.
Yeah. I think PK can win to Pinna, though. Bry has to unlock this, and PK can trade after this. He might barely be ahead to Pinna.
Yeah.
Oh, PK can't trade. He needs 3 more blues. This might actually be close because of that. Like, PK has to route in 3 blues in Delfino.
Yeah, there's still a lot
Or just do Beach Pipe into a trade. Look at Bry's epic routing. He's gonna get this 10th blue and be able to trade. Dude, that's... okay. Bry probably didn't plan that, but I'm gonna pretend like he planned it and say he's a god at routing. This is actually gonna be so close into Pinna. I think it's just gonna come down to whoever has better blues, because neither one of them is gonna do Honey Skip, I'm pretty sure. unless I am misreading one of these players. Yeah, Briguy is like 10. Ooh, no. PK is doing Pachinko, which it will probably cost him the pin a lead. And by probably, I mean it will.
Yeah, that's a bit rough, but I guess he can maybe just give up on the 16 Pino Blues and get some of the other ones.
I think he gave up on row 3. I think he's just like, I'm not winning the pinna. Bry did Piana 3 damage list. He got 5 shines. And then 2 gelato hiddens is 8 already.
Yeah,
And then you just do like beat shine and underbell.
that's a bit rough though, giving up on the row that you have a goal for already.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh. PK, what are you doing? This is Pachinko. Pachinko's a scam, I will say. Oh god. Okay. How does PK get 3 reds? How do we eat? Like, Bry will probably have to wait till like Pinna 2R or Pinna 3. PK has 1 after this. Like, he would have to do like, he could do Gelato 1R if he wants 2 from 7. And then like, Grass Pipe? There are 9 pipes on this card. And honestly, you don't have to go deep in Pianta for that. He could like do some Serena with that later. Not the worst idea.
Yeah, though I feel like he can't really give up on all of Pino. He has to take some value there.
He might still get 16 Pinna Blues. Bry did not go for them.
Yeah, that could be pretty big. Think it's gonna decide the row. It's a bit rough to get the other 3 goals for a Bry.
Yeah, that's so. It's fair. I mean, you don't have any information on PK at that point. You don't know where you are in Pinna.
Yeah, that's
So.
gonna open a lot of win conditions for PK. He could maybe do like
Yeah.
a row 1, 2, 3 with all the blues and maybe win to I guess the sunglasses or turbo nozzle and Nogi blues and I guess the handles and that's it.
That is Peanut Island.
Yeah.
Villain's secret hideout must be there.
All right. That will be a good pickup for Mr. PK here, assuming he does them. Bry, I think, will do Pinna 2R. He might do Pinna 3. I guess you get like progress to Pinna 5 from the back cover list with Pinna 3, but I think he wants 7 shines and secrets. So I think both are fine.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see if Bry bothers to stop for the yellow button coins, even though that row is probably gone.
He might. I mean, if he... Oh, PK is not doing blues either.
He could also be just doing the Mega Bowser fight first and then doing the blues when it's absolutely safe.
Yeah, I actually really... I like that play in general. I think it's actually a pretty solid play to do that. I've seen that in quite a number of like top level matches.
Yeah, it's a solid strategy.
Because like to those who don't know the play, it's like, so you could do them all right away, right? But like you don't know if you're in a race to them. If you do the Mecha Bowser fight, and you see it light up, and you're doing the blues after, you know I mean, you don't know for sure because they could do the same thing technically, but you have a good idea whether or not you're ahead in Pinna because you can just adapt by getting the shine and say, well, all right, well, I can just do Pinna 2 now and have a little lead on you. Pretty good. It's pretty good play. I've seen it done a few times and I've done it once or twice. I did it once and like everyone in the chat was like, why is Jeff not doing blues?
Yeah, it can be pretty frustrating as the spectator when you have all the info.
Nope. PK's not doing it, so I don't know what PK's doing actually.
Yeah, this is a pretty late Pina entry to try and contest the deep Pina.
Well, we wanted to give PK credit, but did not pan out. Briguy going for the button. This will give PK a pretty good... It's really dangerous, actually, because Briguy maybe could do blues now.
Yeah, that would really screw PK over.
Yeah,
Since...
Briguy does blues after this. He wins 3 reds. Maybe. Most likely he wins 3 reds.
Yeah.
He wins 16 pinup blues, and he wins this button, which that's gonna really hurt.
Yeah, though at least PK could then catch up in deep Pina for the right jersey and Pina 5 goals.
That's true, but I think PK would also want to stop for blues at that point.
Yeah, it depends if he...
Feels like he's behind.
Yeah, depends if he reads the play.
But doesn't look like Briguy stopping for blues. Not yet, at least. Maybe just wants to spawn the shine. But...
Yeah, it might also be pretty scary for Briguy going for that 28 minutes in.
Yeah. Yep, pin a 3. This will be 3 reds. So PK's in an interesting spot.
At least
I don't know.
he has all the info now, so maybe he can come up with a 9-goal win condition.
He needs to do blues, I think. I think he needs to give up on like pin a 5 from the back coverless. I don't know. So
Yeah.
It's a little weird, but
Row 1 and 3 look pretty much like the best play for PK, but I don't know what the third row would be.
maybe you BS row 5 somehow. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bit rough. You'd need all the 3 Bianco calls.
I don't mind PK continuing Pinna, maybe. Like, maybe he's gonna need something like 2 turbos or Delfino turbo from this. I don't know. It's 4 from 3 if he finishes Pinna 4.
Yeah, row 2 could work for PK if he gets the turbo nozzle 65 and 2 hundos, but it's kind of a tight win condition.
Yeah. I don't know. PK's not sitting in the most comfortable spot. Oh. That is a way to get from... PK's still not getting these Pinna blues, which I guess if you, like, at this point you make the call, Bry's just not going to do them.
Yeah, and I guess the 9 pipes and episode 8 is kind of a synergy, so maybe he's banking on getting both of those.
Maybe PK just wants something of Ride Yoshi in 2 Worlds and pin a 5 from the back coverless. Like, he's hoping he can just, like, get one of them. But I think Bry's ahead enough where he can get both of those if he wanted them.
Yeah, Pina 5 would be really huge for PK, since that would make row 2 pretty doable. Row 5 is kind of awkward, since if Bry gets it, Bry gets the right Yoshi, then I think that row's kind of done, but neither player has any progress for the other 3 goals.
That papaya is... Alright. Bry not using the hover nozzle. Been paying attention to that. Let's not use it.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that he's doing Pina 5 before the right Yoshi goal.
We'll see how this goes. Oh, bonk. Okay, finishing up pin a 4. This is good 4 from 3 progress at least. This opens up turbo. But I don't think he's trading off one of the pinnacles.
I think there's a small chance if Briguy has some small gameplay mistakes, then PK could contest the Radiosi goal, since Briguy didn't do it the other way.
Yeah, I think Bry fat fingered the B button. Like he pressed, or maybe he didn't fat finger it, but he pressed B before A. Bonked. So yeah, PK makes the decision to do two Yoshi's in 2 worlds. He could win it. I don't know. Do you make that decision though? Like it's kind of a tight call. I feel like.
Yeah, I'd definitely be looking more at row 2 if I was PK, since he has the Blues lead already.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even. It's gonna be tough.
Maybe
It's gonna be
he...
really rough if PK just goes into the park without even trying to ride Yoshi. Tries. I
think,
don't see how he wins ride Yoshi in 2 worlds.
I think it could
Unless
happen
he exits
since...
right now.
Yeah, if Briguy save warps, then it's kind of rough, but if he doesn't, then PK would have the exit area advantage.
PK exit area PK. No. I guess you might even feel like you lose it at that point anyway. So
Yeah,
you might as
Briguy
well.
is save warping, so it's kind of
No, he enters and then it. That's sad. Maybe Bryce Shadow Mario will run to the rooftops and he'll cry.
yeah, at least PK didn't exit area while entering the loading zone. That
What
happened
happens?
to...
Is that bad?
yeah, that would reset the game. That happened to Danny in a
Oh,
scream once.
you just lose at that point.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, this is really rough for PK. I am trying to visualize how he comes back from this, and it just feels very rough.
Yeah, there's a lot of pink on the board and not a lot of orange.
Alright, starting Serena. PK is gonna open it. Will he go in? That might be rough. Doesn't go in. Getting some blues. No, he's going in. He's just following Bride this whole game.
Yeah, not doing the blue trade instantly and stopping by for Pachinko was pretty rough.
I was not a fan of the Pachinko. It just like, you know you're behind anyway because of the 2 auto hits. You know Bride will probably do Pachinko, I feel like. It's just like a Bride play to do Pachinko on. It's just a good play in general, to be fair.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, there's still a lot to go in Serena. Bry could die in Serena 2. And in 2R if he rushes Serena hidden right now. So, this Manta could go tragically. But it's a little tough. Maybe PK will have a Jeffco Manta here. Does not look like. Manta's hard though. Manta's just hard to do consistently. Like even Guy, who's like one of the best at Manta, like just has bad Mantas once in a while. Cause it's just a hard level to like do consistently. It's just really RNG dependent.
Yeah, for sure.
Like even world record contenders just never. It's just really hard to consistently get like a 2-4x even sometimes. Maybe not 2-4x, but like 2-3x is like very almost impossible to get consistently.
Yeah, that's definitely going into the RNG territory. Oh, Briguy not even
So PK
stopping
actually
by.
had a better Manta than Bry, I will say.
Yeah, so Briguy isn't stopping for the NPCs, which would guarantee row 5. I'm a bit surprised
Yeah,
by
that's
that.
interesting. Maybe he forgot? I don't know why you wouldn't go for them.
At least PK
I mean,
remembers.
It's gonna cement Bry. Like the unfortunate part is like getting NPCs is like the good play, but it's just gonna cement Bry's lead in Serena even further.
Yeah, maybe PK should just leave Sirena and try and get the other 3 goals in row 4.
Yeah, I'm surprised no one's even gone into Bianca this game. Leap Serena. Gonna maybe do NPCs, doing the Fire Pianta.
Yeah, that's a good start. That's gonna make PK happy for the comeback.
Yeah, PK's mentality just went up by like 100%. Yeah, this is see, we buff Bianca, right? And like still no one goes to it. Like no one. I mean, it technically is 0-0 right now. No one has a row. Although it doesn't feel like a 0-0 game, to be honest. Is there a universe where like PK can even win 4 from 3 anymore? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a bit rough, but Bryce last 4 from 3 would be a Gelara sign, which is really slow, so maybe he delays that for a while.
Pseudo delays it maybe.
Yeah.
Bry could just like do 100 in a secret enchilada 1 for 4 from 3, 7 in secrets, 100 in a secret, and then like be ahead to 200s. What do you think about that play?
Yeah, that could maybe work out.
Not a bad play. Although I don't know, it kind of banks on like PK not doing no key blues. To be fair,
Yeah.
he's not shown. I mean, PK has not shown anything in like 50 minutes.
Yeah, and it's already 39 minutes in. I feel like you should have Noki access at this point of the match.
Yeah, so you probably don't feel too good about that play because you could just lose it all, and you kind of have to rely on yourself getting Bianco hit in at that point, which I don't know. Does Bry do the turnaround strat, or does he just break? Yeah, he just breaks the bricks. It's fair.
I guess PK is playing for the rows 1, 3 and 5 being con, which is actually not too bad since Bry left the NPCs up.
It's not undoable. It's a tight win con. It's a really tight win con.
Yeah, he would
But
need a...
like maybe if Bry misprioritizes the wrong goal, it could work. I don't really see how it works out, but it could. It could.
Yeah,
We'll see.
row 3 is a bit troublesome since Pina Blues are up and he isn't gonna make any
Yeah.
progress for 9 pipes. I think episode 8 is looking pretty decent with the Bianco Shadow Mario, but that's also really slow, so it's gonna leave Bry a lot of time to do other stuff.
Yeah, maybe Bry follows PK and Bianca right now. That could be a thing that happens. No, so Bry's gonna go for. Is this 9 pipes for Bry? He has 3 in Pianta and 4 in Serena. Did not do beach pipe. I don't think. So this is 7.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He could do Pianta 4 for 8th and then do beach pipe. Is there any other pipe that makes sense at this point? I guess you could do Serena 4 just to make your life. Oh, I don't know. You probably want 4 from 3.
Yeah, Pianta seems pretty
Safe.
good for the 4 from 3. I guess he doesn't even need the Gelara for that then, since he already has Pina.
PK routing in the water blue. Come on, PK. Don't get this blue. The blue sucks.
I feel like I've tried this before, but yeah, it wasn't faster.
I don't want that blue. The blue's gross. Oh, yeah. We've all done that. Little slide off there. PK. Bry's gonna have like 4 rows where he has 2 goals. Oh wait, I guess this is gonna be 4 from 3. I was gonna say he's gonna have like 4 rows with 2 goals, but not have a single row. But he'll get 4 from 3 here. PK doing Bianco 3. He has 4 NPCs, needs 1 more. Honestly, at this point, should just wait to Bianco 5. Like, I know it's a little greedy, but I feel like you need to take that risk. Could just do Banana Lady, I guess, to make it. Banana Lady's like 30 seconds. It's not that bad.
Yeah. So I think row 3 is really what's gonna kill PK's chances here, since row 1 and 5, I think he's in a good position now, but I don't think there's any way he's getting both episode 8 shine and Pina Blues, when Bry only needs beyond the 5 to 8 for it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's tough. I'm trying to think like what PK really messed up this match. I think Pachinko was a little unfortunate timing, especially when you know you're behind in reds.
Yeah,
Anyway,
also going for the deep Pina didn't get him anything. If he just got the Pina Blues and then went to Bianco, then he would have had this win con, but with a lot more time.
Yeah, you're correct. Doing Bianco hidden in 3, yeah, it is faster, right? Technically.
Yeah, I think
Oh, he's
it's
doing
a
the
bit
secret.
faster.
He's doing it in a secret. Okay. This is like technically like the right, like it's not a bad call for PK. It's just too late, really. Like I understand why he's making this call. It's just
I
doesn't
guess he actually is gonna try for the row 2 instead of row 3, so maybe that'll throw Bry off a
I mean, he
bit.
has to. He has to, right? Like it makes sense.
Yeah,
He's not winning
row 3 is
rows.
kind of gone. So who's ahead in shine progress? I think that's really what's gonna decide row 2.
Well, PK stopping into this will probably make Bry.
Yeah,
ahead.
and he also went for the Manta that didn't really end up doing anything.
Well, actually, Bry could just win the game with Delfino Turbo. It's 2 turbos. Well, I guess he needs another turbo. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I forgot he didn't have a first.
Oh, Bry already has 21 shines. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
He's
the
not far behind.
Yeah, row 2 is gonna be rough as well.
Doing gelato.
That could be hundreds in a secret. And
No, he enters 2. But doesn't he have 4 from 3 already?
yeah, I don't know. Does he want 5 from...
I don't know why maybe he entered and realized he had 4 already. He's like, oh wait, this is stupid.
Maybe he could want 5 from Gelato and 2 turbos. I feel like there's a lot easier ways to close out the game, but maybe.
It's a little questionable, but when you're this ahead, I guess you could really do anything you want. you could just do anything, I feel like, as Bry right now. It's like, you could probably rush 65 totals. Like Pinna Blues, even. Yeah, why? I don't understand this call. I don't think it matters. It's just like I don't understand it.
Yeah, I think he's in a good enough position to waste some time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like Bry can do this. I just don't know what he's seeing. It's probably the 2 turbos. But like, wouldn't you be too scared about? Well, I guess you still win 2 turbos. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm just a Jeff Compass. Gelato 8, dude. Can you imagine? Nah, I've never seen Bry BM before. It's not Bry's style. Bry's a sportsman. Bry will play it out to the very end with plays he thinks are legit. Alright, PK, don't mess up. Good. PK can honestly make a play for Delfino Turbo at this point. He's not that far behind. Especially with Bry doing Gelato too. Oh god,
Yeah,
PK hit the button!
Yeah.
I mean, it's not I'd be like a little scared, but like not actually a big deal. It's just funny.
If PK somehow wins both 2 turbos and Delfina Turbo, I think he would actually be in a maybe winning position, since he's ahead to row 1 and he basically has the other goals in row 2 and row 5.
There's a legit chance for PK. It's just like...
Yeah, I think the Gelara play is hurting Briguy a lot.
I'm not a fan of the gelato play. Like it's might be like the element of something you wouldn't expect Bry's trying to do.
Oh,
Okay, so I think PK is gonna go for like 100 from Delfino, route in some Delfino shines with it to get turbo. It might be too slow, but it might work
yeah,
also.
I feel like he kind of needed to just rush the turbo at this point.
I agree, but like at this point PK has to make like a million rate calls, which is just hard.
Yeah, though he already had the 100 coin shine, so maybe he should have banked on that winning that goal later on, but it's hard to know what Bry is up to.
I think it depends how many Delfino shines PK rush routes in. If he doesn't route in any, I don't like this play. If he routes in some to try to get a lead to turbo, I think it's good. It looks like he's routing in some, which could give him a... I don't know. Bry's still ahead in shines. After Wiggler.
Maybe Bry will stop for the sand purge, even though... Oh,
If Bry does Sandbird, that's the most troll thing in the world. I'm gonna be actually upset. There's no reason to do Sandbird. Maybe a PK reads it as like 16 Noki. I would probably read that as 16 Noki blues, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely.
There's also Bry. Don't get blues, PK. Just do no, Bry's gonna take Delfino Turbo.
Does he need some for the trade, or what is he trying to do? Oh,
I don't know. Six is too much. 6 blues is too much. Like if it's like 2, I feel like it's fine to get blues. Yeah, Delfino Turbo's gonna win the game for Bry because he can just do Gelato Turbo after this.
Yeah, I think PK just needed to commit to his win condition a bit harder. He just tried going for a bit too much at the same time.
The hundreds is interesting because like Bry has not shown any interest in hundred. I mean, like I guess it's hard to gauge if you're. Well, maybe he read the 4 from 3 as like he has Pianta 100s.
Yeah, it could be that, or it could also be Gelato 100s in a secret if he got sniped to that, but I wouldn't really bank on that. I think when you are behind, you kind of need to risk some goals.
Yeah, I agree. It was just the wrong call. Oh well. It was gonna be really tough for PK to win this anyway. Honestly, it would have been because basically Bry would have just needed to like. I don't know. It would have been hard for Bry to win actually, but it's just.
Yeah, it's interesting. Bry got a ton of goals, but it still left PK with one way to win. But unfortunately, he couldn't quite find it in time.
Yeah. Maybe Bry's Shadow Mario will bully him some. No. Okay, clicks that. No reason to delay it. Just goes to Gelato, wins the game. No, Bry. Water sliding is faster. Okay, good. Angry. Alright, well, not much to say. Gelato 4 Turbo. Okay, is gonna do Redbird, I think. Doesn't matter though. Going to a place where you love. No, he's just going to Pinna. You don't like Pinna, PK. What are you doing? Was I even in the bingo sync? Yeah, it was. Okay, well, GG's. Yo, PK.
Hello. Oh,
Hi.
hi. I didn't get to play that game.
You followed Bry for a decent amount, and
For
there
all
was
of it,
actually
he took my route.
well, there were still ways for you to win.
Oh
Honestly,
yeah. I had an option all the way until Delfino Turbo was clicked. After that, I was fucked.
Yeah. That okay. Good. I'm glad you recognized this. You needed to
Yeah.
rush Delphine Turbo a bit.
Yeah, and I was like, can I afford to do the 100? I was hoping he was doing 100 in a secret. Was what my thought process was.
He was not.
Because he very, very easily could have just taken row 1, because 7 shines in a secret, 100 shine in a secret. Very easy.
Yo, Bry.
Hello?
GG's, Bry. I followed you for all of it.
Oh,
Congrats on
no.
your win, Bry.
Thank you. Oh, that sucks, PK.
So you guys started in a Pianta 3 damageless race. PK was riding in more blues.
I was
Bry-
riding in M's.
Okay.
Yeah, so he went for the under the village M, which is ultimately what ended up mattering. I think PK, if you did momentum spin, you could have won because Bry did the tree gang. Bry also had like a chomp bully him in
I
Pianta 1.
was also just going to grab the M's anyway, so I was not getting that goal.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I said if I was in a race with him, I'd probably just end up losing it, so it's fine. I'll just let him have Pianta 3 damageless, because it didn't feel like I needed that goal.
Yeah, it wasn't like an insane
Agreed.
goal. Like it wasn't.
Yeah,
like,
it was more of a setup goal because that row had like 4
Yeah.
from 3, 2 from 7. Like there was a lot of ways to fight back.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
I felt the same. I was like, if I lose this, oh well, you know.
Yep.
So I was
And that
like,
makes
that's why I was like, if I get M's and Pianta 3 damageless, then I'm in a powerful position. If not, I'll take one of them. I can still win that row.
Yep.
Um.
Yeah, we didn't think Pianta 3 damageless would like make or break anyone's route. So
Yeah.
you guys were like almost neck and neck into Pinna, but PK, you stopped to do Pachinko, which
Yeah, the pachinko happened. I don't know what I was thinking there. I was like, I could go do M's right now, or Reds right now. And then I was like thinking about it, I'm like, no, I couldn't.
Yeah, because Bry had Gelato 1R. And
Yeah, and I was like, I
also a
just
good play
left
to do
and then
Pachinko.
and then did a red. So I'm like, this was
That
this
was
was
a
a move.
certified. That was a certified PK moment. I feel.
That was very much a PK moment. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's I'm stupid, but it's fine.
All right.
You then
all right.
you then sniped me to. I was in pin of 5 from the back when you sniped that.
Dang. Hey, did you skip Yoshi outside the park?
I did Yoshi outside of the park.
Oh, you did? Okay. Wow.
I think I was on top of the Yoshi when you actually got it. So then I'm like, okay, I'll enter the park and just do this shine. And I'm like, no, wait, I need ride Yoshi. And then you took it, and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
him clicking that would have, because he save warped away. You wouldn't have actually really been able to win it unless he messed up the Yoshi and Delphina. But it was fine.
And then I'm like, okay, so what's he doing next? So then I enter Serena 1 and do Serena 1.
No.
And then I'm like, no, he's doing hidden. I know this route. He's already shown he's doing the exact thing I wanted to do.
Oh no.
So I'm just gonna leave and do Bianco after Serena 1 because I wanted the NPCs.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Why did you not? Were you worried about like being a race, Bry? Like, why didn't you stop for the NPCs, or you just like forget, or just didn't want them?
Oh, I was Pianta 6. Like I did not want to do the NPCs with Delfino. I was not going to do Fruit Ladies. My plan to finish Pipes was going to be Serena 3 and then Pianta 4, 5, and then do NPCs in 6.
Okay,
but
that makes sense.
PK took NPCs, so I just did Pianta 4 for my 4 from 3, and then went to Beach Pipe, and just.
That's probably better for your Delfino Turbo progress anyway. So.
For sure, yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah, I didn't. I guess I had the read that I was sniping a PK to some things, but I did not know how much progress.
It was everything.
Yeah. So like Delfino Turbo, I thought I was feeling a little more comfy on because I didn't think PK had Yoshi, but
I'm not. Yeah. I'm a trade and another shine away.
Okay. Yeah.
I
was worried. I did Gelato 2 and 3 before it. I was thinking maybe I should just be rushing it and then go to Gelato after.
Because I do have these goals.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was banking on, forcing you to do those goals so that if I skip the 200s, then I thought I would be able to be okay to turbo.
Yeah. Maybe I should have done I don't know, because you had Pianta 5 open. That would have just beat Bianco. I think it beats Bianco. But I was sitting there, and then obviously Pinna Blues is still up. I was just like, you're not going for it. I know you're not.
That was a good read. That was a correct read. That's something you're pretty good at, PK, is like knowing when someone's not going to do something. So
See,
that was a
I
good read.
knew every snipe was about to happen. They just kept happening anyways, and I'm like,
Oh
okay.
no.
I was
Well-
hoping because there was this big Bianco play that was just sitting there, and I'm like, please just
Yep.
take it, go for
Yep.
it, and then you just didn't, and I'm like, why?
Oh.
Well, we were thinking, PK, that you should just actually, did Pinnablues and then just like exited and entered Bianco. Like that's what Ramada was suggesting mid game. You could win row 1 with that. You could win row 3 if you do like Bianco 8, and then row 5 can also be yours. It's also is a potential.
Yeah, I was looking at that play. I decided against it just because I was thinking that what he was planning on doing was yellow button into. It was just I kept thinking, oh, he's gonna finally go to Bianco, and then he never did. So I thought pin a 3 yellow button into you're not doing pin a blues. You might not do pin a 5 from the back cover list right away. You might do
Yeah.
Ride Yoshi, but I didn't think you'd do pin a 5 right away.
Yeah, that makes sense. Especially with 4 from 3 up in like a row that I wanted.
Yeah.
I was worried about doing pin. Like I knew it was a shine that was sort of out of the way, but yeah.
And it was waiting for this eventual Gelato 2 play, and I was like, eventually, I feel like you have to go there, but I don't know if you actually did.
I did. My 22nd and 3rd shines were gelato.
Okay. Yeah, and I was thinking, yeah, that could work. That was like a goal where if it was there, perfect. I didn't really need it though, because I decided I was kind of like between 16 Noki Blues and the 100 in a secret. And I needed 100 coin for 200, so I was like, it's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, it was kind of tragic, but it's fine. I'm just happy that we had the same route in some ways.
Yeah. No, I think it was good. I've definitely been on the other side of this too. It feels bad.
Yep.
Yeah. But then it's like, okay. I mean, we both picked a good route, I guess, or at least similar.
Yep. Yeah, that was the good route. I saw the Bianco route too, and I was just like, I could do that, but I don't think I need to do that.
Yeah.
And it ended up. I was like, yeah, Pianta into Pinna works just better than that, I think. So I'll try to get that and hope maybe I can get to it, or at least like start trading goals, because you could have probably turned around and did M's eventually.
Right. Yeah. I was ignoring M's was my plan. Row 3 was hopefully going to be like just pin a button. So I didn't actually want row 3, but I wanted to get pin a button and 5 pipes to force you into episode 8 and doing blues that don't do shine progression stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of just said, I got the M's and I was like, you're not going for blues anymore. So I just left it up for everyone.
Yeah. Yep.
It
was a good call.
Because it's similar to some plays I've seen you do with like Delfinos, where it's like, I'll rush Delfino and then just not go to Pinna, and they'll just like leave it there for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think it was a good match. I enjoyed watching it. So
I had fun even with the bully.
I was also scared this whole time that like PK was just holding back a bunch of clicks, and like I don't know, I still didn't ever read.
Yeah, I had like progress towards everything because I did what you did.
Yeah.
So it was just like, I just have to guess right like 7 times in a row. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have any other questions? Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Well, with that, I think we are probably going to wrap up this stream because the next bingo match is not for like 3 hours, 2 hours, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
When is it actually? Let me look at
5
2
p.m. EST is
2
Pizzas.
hours.
Oh, I think it's Mason versus Urbani. So yeah, come back for that.
One.
And we'll be raiding Mason, who's gonna be playing a bit later. So go watch him for a bit.